You're such an asshole.
You can't get cherry soda because you got to fill that quota. But the way things are, I bet they never will. They got a lot of awful coffee in Brazil. Sorry, great happy song. Cappy's got his coffee. I can barely hear myself. Oh, people dream they could never hear me again. Well, I'm a little high on the camera here. Well, geez, a little bit high on the camera. Let's organize that out there. Yeah. SOconsulting.com. How you kids doing? It's going to snow here today. A nice big snowstorm. And some of my southern fans, it's cold down here. It's like 40 degrees. Like 40, like 6 degrees colder than that here, people. Not now. Just don't complain to me about cold or snow. Please don't. It's just like, oh, yeah. Well, okay. All right. If you got a question, Cappy's got answers at assholeconsulting.com. And this is another make decision for me, Cappy, though he has some other questions. Aaron, most websites charge a markup of about $9 per ounce for silver. That is a huge markup. That margin seems unacceptably high. Is there a good source you recommend, or is that markup unavoidable? I would have to say that markup is unavoidable. Now, keep in mind, this is coming off the back of some market manipulation and whatever, Reddit or whatever, stuff like that. And there also might be some fears, not to get too boring and economic on you, on the difference between physical silver and paper silver. And paper silver is what they quote on the metals markets, the stock markets for metals. It's like, oh, yeah, I got the silver. You got the silver? Yeah, I got the silver. You got the silver. We got the silver. We all got the silver, because Wall Street financial people would never lie, right? That's never happened. And so a big concern is there enough actual ounces of silver that correspond with each piece of paper, a silver contract or silver stock certificate or whatever has been issued on it? And so you've seen two prices essentially form, one for physical silver and one for paper silver. So some of that might be a concern too. But $9 an ounce, what is silver? 27, 30? That's almost a 33% margin. That's a 50% markup technically. Yeah, you could find better. At least I speculate. So what I would do with silver, the only place I trust online, or two places I trust online, all right? You could check them out. The first one is mngoldbuyer.com. The reason I trust that guy is because I work for him. He's my buddy that I work security for. So he's given me employment in the past, especially when I needed it. And that's where I get my guns and my precious metals. All right. Does he have the best prices in the United States? I doubt it. Out of the thousands of silver dealers, I doubt it. All right. But I trust him. He will mail you the silver. It'll be insured. If you contact him, let him know Cappy sent you. And they'll be like, oh, hey, Cappy remembers. So there's that. Otherwise, there's also Miles Franklin, which they deliver. They're good. Just I had problems getting my commissions and cuts because of managerial problems, and not even the owner. Is just they're a good company. I'll still recommend them. Neither places I get a commission or a cut. So we got that there. And then the next thing that I would do, and this may be the best option, is go to your local coin dealer. Say, what do you got for silver? What do you got for American Eagles? What do you got for junk silver? And see what their prices are. And there will always be a price for physical silver over paper silver, because once again, financial traders are douchebag thieves and scum. Usually. Not always, but usually. Dude, bro, I'm a financial genius. I just steal. That's basically, oh, look, Bernie Madoff, what a financial genius. How is he so rich? I don't know. He's stealing the money. Is that the financial genius plan? See, you give me your silver, I'll sell it and take the money and buy a boat, but I'll claim you still have it. See, there's a bank statement that says you got silver. He's a financial genius. So there you go. Two, what do you anticipate would be a better alternative currency if America goes full Weimar? Precious metals or precious ammunition? FWIW. Funny, wombats is wombats. I could see a 4-tier pricing system developing: corrosive Soviet ball, standard NATO ball, generic hollow points, premium hollow points, / match. If we have a genuine collapse, bullets are going to be the most precious commodity, at least for the short term. So would be pussy. Terribly sorry, ladies. That's just how it goes. And if you don't believe me, go look at your feminist socialist utopia, Venezuela. Or more specifically, Colombia, because no Venezuelans actually got the money to afford pussy. But then your silver, copper, and lesser extent gold, I would say. But right now, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think it would get so sophisticated. There'd be this 4-tier pricing. It'd be like, oh, are those bullets? Are they the Soviet crap Russian ammo that always jams my gun? That would probably take I don't want that. If you got regular NATO or Winchester American-made ammo, I'll gladly take that. So I think there would be a price difference. Hollow points, by that time most people would be just grabbing and going like, how do I use it? They're like, I'll take any ammo. Okay, here. Hey, you got that lousy brass ammo? Yeah, that brass casing. It's like, don't you want steel? Don't you want Russian steel? Doesn't that sound strong and better? I'll trade you your crap brass ammo for the steel ammo. There you go. Bye. 3, regarding career advice. Here comes the Obi-Wan Cappy, my only hope. Please advise between option A and B. Option A, my current job with Globo Tech Corp. Cons, lack of excellence, hard leftist indoctrination, meaningless work, it's sitting at a desk. Pro, pay is significant. Work from home setup, good work-life balance. Okay, so if you're not there, what do you care? I'm going to say it again, guys. I'm going to say it again. Please go get this book and read the chapter, Your Career is Not Your Life, and the subchapter or the segment in it called Being Paid $65,000 a Year to Scan Documents. Okay, go read through that and then rethink this question. Option B, Border Patrol agent. Pros, work outdoors, natural element, do masculine work, be armed, work at a 3D. And where's my freaking gun? Work at a 3D environment, experience adventure, adrenaline from time to time. Cost, initial low pay. You make $100,000 by year 4. That's. I love the Border Patrol guys, but you ain't. No, $100,000. No, no. For you to drive Jeeps and have a fun time. No. Aaron, we get shot at. I know it's dangerous. Guys get off on that, or at least real men do anyway. Firefighters, like, oh, they're heroes. I'm like, yeah, they are, but that's the adrenaline rush. I mean, it's like, do you want to play chess or do you want to snowboard? One's more dangerous, and most guys would choose snowboarding. Shitty morale when you keep catching the same slipping back across the border. Job dictates where you live, like shithole border towns, possibly in California. Regular schedule, bad for no intellectual challenge, need for down. Bio, master's degree in a worthless field. So I consider myself lucky to make the salary I do. I feel too old to reclass as a STEM pro or tradesman. Served as a Marine. Oh, well, you have the skills for that. Spent the better part of my 20s and 30s overseas doing security work and living a playboy lifestyle. Well, then you know, come on, man. Border Patrol's fine. Who's calling me now? What fucking idiot? Oh, it's a scam person. There, bye. I support my child financially. Oh, you one got past the goalie, huh? Financially, soon be doing the same for my elderly mother who has almost no savings. No. Stop supporting boomers. They've had all this time to save money. Fuck them. I have a great girl and will very likely get married this year. I would have 1 or 2 more children. I live in a crap hole. Love it here in the summer. Boo-da-boo-da-boo. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. All mill. Do-do-do. You have a significant mortgage. You have significant savings. But the desk job at Global Tech Corp is sucking my soul. Knock it off. Stop being a millennial. Yes, all job. Read that book. That segment. You don't have to read the whole book, but for the $25 it costs you, just read that segment and be like, oh, look, dude. All right, you're making the money. That's ultimately all that matters. And you don't have to go into the office. You're working remotely. How bad can it possibly be? Yes, click through the diversity assistant. Yes. Oh, white men suck. Oh, I should cut my penis off. And, oh, they're horrible people. And, oh, I should actually, how can I let my blood out? Yes, yes, absolutely. Sure. The womans are oh, yes, mentor. Yes. Click, click, click. All right. Did you check? No, it's the same amount. It doesn't matter. How many times you got to say this? Remember when you were in the Marines? It didn't matter what you did. Or for how long. You were the Marines bitch while you weren't sleeping. And even then you were the Marines bitch. You're Global Tech Corp's bitch. Doesn't matter if you're doing push-ups or actually doing real work or sitting through diversity training. You're not getting that time back. And whereas the Border Patrol would be more fun and all that, you could live off of that, sure. And you got the perfect finances for it. You sounds like you have you could probably liquidate your house in that town and make off with it and then go live somewhere else. But if you want to raise kids, yeah, I mean, the Border Patrol thing would not be ideal for raising children. But you know what? I don't think that's the main thing about raising children. It's like, are you going to raise your children? Are you going to be there for them? I understand you got to work, but are you going to be a father and invest in your children? Period. Then I don't care where you live or if they're army brats and they're taking all over different bases. If you raise the kids, if you fucking dads invest in your fucking children, everything else is quite secondary. You just have to make it work. So there's insight. I'm not deciding. I'm not deciding for you. You have to do this yourself. You can, I mean, from a financial standpoint, you're going to be fine either way. If you want to have one or two more children, okay. I guess you didn't learn, but all right. Raise your children and then ultimately doesn't matter. But right now you got the cake job. Okay. If you have a mental adjustment and realize it doesn't matter what you do, you can jerk off. You could play pickup sticks. You might actually do some real work. You sit through pointless, worthless meetings. I've said it before. I don't think on average I ever worked more than 2 hours a day in all my jobs in corporate America. And I think that's going to be about industry average for people with an IQ above 115. Certainly above, 115. So go talk to your wife. Likely getting married this year. All right. Okay. Check, contact a divorce lawyer before you do that. Find out where to get married, what to do with your assets. I don't want you coming up to me at 49, 50, or whatever age you are down the road like, hey, that woman, she left me. Could you believe that, Clarence? She left me. She wanted half my assets and the children. I mean, the children are starting to hate me. Yeah. All I did was come over here, Clarence, and just did everything that they told me to. I didn't talk to a divorce lawyer, and now she's taking me to court. All right. Let's go through the super chats. It's Monday morning. I'm in no mood today. No mood. Fred Freeman sold $2. Dad upset. I won't call bro until millennial. But fuck your dad. Too fucking bad for your dad. Too bad for dad. Here's a book Cappy's going to write. Too bad for dad. And how mom can go fuck herself. Okay? How to handle boomer parents that didn't save up for retirement and didn't do things right. Or don't respect your autonomy. I guess your dad can be upset then, huh? To give you guys the background, Fred, who's a great man, he's helped me out. Great guy. Single, by the way, ladies. 6 foot something. Oh, by the way, he's probably not going to commit because he's got a ton of women. All right. So just get used to that new industry standard. So his brother is a worthless piece of shit millennial. And Fred, because he actually cares about his brother, unlike dad, where dad just, this is good for my little prince. Like, I know dad listens to dad. Did you spoil one? And did you hold Fred up to standards? I wonder what happened. How do we stop socialists? You cut them off, friends, family, or foe. Oh, you're going to vote to enslave me a little bit more, and then you're going to blame me and my hardworking because I make more than you for your problems? I guess you aren't my brother or cousin or uncle or dad or mom anymore. Go fuck yourself. But blood is thicker than water. Holy single black mom, Batman. Have they ever pulled that card on you, gentlemen? Don't you dare leave the family. I need Section 8 money, which I've had multiple clients on this thing. My mom will say she'll disown me if I go and join the military or go to college. Oh, I won, but she's my mom. Fuck your mom. Not literally, but like, screw it. Get her out of there. Get her out of your life. I don't care if she's your mom or she's blood. It doesn't matter. Just hold your guns, Fred. Hold your guns. Fred again with a super sticker, of which I don't know what it is. Ice Nose. Hey, a regular buddy here. $5. Cappy, what's a good bid, Naz, for me to make money? Please decide for me so that I don't need to take ownership of my failures. That's basically it. SGD Albert. Singaporean dollars? $1 Singaporean dollar? I don't know what that is. Anon. 5 British pounds. Why do millennials always complain even when they get rich and have tons of options? Because they were never programmed. Now, this could be equally laid. That accusation could be laid across all generations alive today, except for the handful of World War II people. But at increasing percentages, the younger you get. When you do not raise your children to value the most important thing in life, and that is the time, I would say love, investment of other people, your spouse, your children, your family, your friends. Okay. Especially the millennials, and now increasingly so with Gen Z, but certainly boomers and Xers, they were lied to and programmed that what will make them happy is working, going into debt for a worthless degree, and paying taxes. That is now, I don't know if you noticed this. Work sucks. Doesn't matter. Let's take the most successful woman who's actually worked for it. I'll give her some credit on this, Sheryl Sandberg. Although the president of eBay, CEO of eBay, I don't know if it's if she still is, but that was a legitimate. Okay, I don't care how many billions of dollars they got. Oprah, they're not happy. You know why? Because work sucks. Work sucks. You know what's fun? Fun. Fun shit is fun. I'm going to shoot guns. Cappy, what's there to do in South Dakota? I'm going to ride motorcycles. I'm going to shoot guns. I'm going to hunt fossils. I'm going to cut agates. I'm going to climb mountains. I'm going to hike canyons. I'm going to fish, not work. I mean, I'll work, but I'm going to have fun. Now, they have managed to brainwash 3 generations, certainly of the women, that having fun, having point and purpose in life is fucking working and paying taxes. Oh, and by the way, going into unrepayable debt for worthless fucking degrees. Oh, and then they also said the opposite of what is completely true. You are the only thing that matters. You can derive your own value internally. You don't need nobody, including no man, fish, bicycle, trademark. So when you lie to human beings about their nature, and you pretty much warp and brainwash one half of the population, one gender or sex of the population, it cannot help but alienate everybody. And that's why millennials always complain, even though they're rich, because they're not having fun. They're not falling in love. Ain't nobody having good sex because everyone's fucking fat and overweight and tatted up with blue hair. Girls don't get a nice trim landing strip down there. It's starting to go back to the 1970s. Like, what the fuck? Give me a machete to cut through. Holy crap. And it stinks down here. You know, critique the 80s and 90s all you want. At least there's a little groomage going on. And, you know, and how happy can you be where your religion, your God is socialism and parasitism, other people's money and envy and jealousy and sloth and laziness? I wonder why the millennials are so pissed off. Albert again for $1 Singaporean dollar. Trey Hall for 10 generous dollars. Hey, Cappy, how's the septic tank fund coming along? We raised about like 40% of it. I wasn't fully expecting, because they're expensive and you got to install them. I wasn't expecting, a full 10 grand with installation costs. But we got about 4 grand in donations, where people said, septic tank. So over the months, we got 4 grand, which is great. But it's already installed. And so, obviously I'm using my own money to fund the house. I'm not just relying on donations and super chat. If we just relied on super chats, I don't even think we'd have a foundation poured. Yeah. So, but if I had cute tits, hey guys, so I'm building a house. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You could build a house with your tits. How to Build a House with Your Tits. Another book by Aaron Clary to help out the women. I'd have to go to the gym and I'd have to get fake boobs. Can I just say, I got a degree in social work. Why don't I make 6 figures? It's Monday. Starting out a gay Cappy coming out of the gate. Oh my God, is he almost 50? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But look at him, sexier than every millennial fuck out there. Not really. There's some good-looking kids out there, all 3 of them. XXC Demon 08, $5. Do you think skills from combat training experience to provide security, of course, their arm, have a demand of post-collapse society? Yes and no. Because every unskilled guy's going to go to war. But like, what really would help would be like a water sanitation guy, an electrician. Those are the things that I got to do. I grabbed a bunch of books about agriculture and farming, just because you got to eat. I mean, so defense is important, but what's going to happen? Here's what's going to happen. A warlord like Cappy Negan is going to show up, and he's going to say, hey, remember that democracy thing we all had, and you all thought it'd be great to have free everything and value each other based on traits you were born with? Yeah, who believes in that? Really? Okay, we're all on the same page now. Do what I say, give me half, and swear to Christ, if any of you give me any fucking shit, I'm going to kill you all. Because if you don't do what I say, when I fucking say it, we're all dead anyway. Okay. Thank you. Set up a perimeter there, put the farm fields here, get the water over there. I don't think fat women will be a problem in a post-apocalyptic world. Electrical engineers, get this thing going. All you guys, gear up. Go on patrol. Dictator Cappy. Channel 1800 dumb for $5 New Zealand. Paying dues, Aaron. Love to you and the boys. Likes up, fellas. Well, thank you, channel. Is it the wife or is it you or is it both you guys? I don't know. Is it the wife saying or is it the husband saying? Thank you regardless for the New Zealand dollars. I'll convert them into American dollars. And I think the next thing is going to be Goodwill Rocking Chair Fund. Because I don't have a lot of stuff and the house has got to get furnished, but there's a patio. I'm going to have a patio. And I want to be able to look over the forest and the swamp and just kind of sit and have a cigar. But I ain't got no outdoor furniture. And I'm like, and outdoor furniture is expensive. So I'm going to wait for something to go on sale or an estate sale and pick it up on the cheap. But in the meantime, a bunch of guys want to come out. I'm like, I better get some rocking chairs then. So I'm going to go to Goodwill or the thrift store. It's going to be some shitty ass 70 rocking chairs. Like, yeah. Maybe I'll paint them black so they don't, they're not ugly 70s brown. Don DeMarco, $3. Your books are awesome. Thank you for your work. Thank you. You can get all my books at Amazon.com. And every book I give you the 10 times, not 10%, 10 times, 1,000% rate of return guarantee that if you read any one of my books and you do what is advocated in them, you will get 10 times the amount of money back. You're not going to find a higher rate of return. Not in the stock market, not gamble. Well, roulette, you stand a 1 in 36, 36 times, but that's a pretty small chance. This is a near risk-free investment. James, $5. Thoughts on living in tax-free countries, low tax countries like Jersey, country, Caymans. Generally, those countries you're mentioning are islands, and then you get island fever. And there's, and good luck getting into them. Caymans just isn't going to let you in. Jersey, Andorra, Monaco, Luxembourg, Liechtenstein, Andorra. They're not just going to let you in. So you got to, and you could try. certainly go ahead and try. But otherwise, you know what? Just go to a country that has relatively low taxes that you can move into and just work and get it done. You're going to pay your taxes, man. You're going to pay your taxes. Albert S., $2 Singaporean dollars. Guys get married. Capmeister, 999. Osama Abdu. Oh, he's back. Back again. Look who's back. Tell a friend. $5. You've been making the rounds with Rule Zero Fresh and Fit, Better Bachelor, etc. How is it working out? Seems like you're moving to next level purposely. Not by any action of my own. Better Bachelor, I just bought advertising. Although he does appreciate my work and he does like that. But it wasn't like, oh, Cappy's on fire. It just was timing. And then Myron and Fresh, when he invited me and Rolo and Donovan down there, I was even 50. I'm like, oh man, I just did taxes. And but here's what's great about this group of people, Osama. We only have a reason to help each other out. This is why I hate drama and middle school crap and beefs within any community. But it's basically, it was of benefit to Myron and Fresh me to go on there. So my audience would tune into Myron and Fresh, and they got good material that I don't do. They do the online Instagram internet thing. That's where young people go. I can't speak to that. They got the Godfather Rolo in there. They got Donovan Sharp. You know, us old farts can provide social, philosophical wisdom. Introduce our audiences to those guys. And then those guys introduce their audience to us. It's basically like we got our own printing press where we can make our own currency. I'm like, here's some traffic. Here's some traffic. Oh, you can't just throw traffic to other, you got to have a genuine interest in it. And since most of you guys want to get laid, or at least you like girls, you know, genetically, here we are, like war-torn Gen Xers, like, oh shit, well, here's what we did that didn't work. And so it only helps to benefit each other. And that's why on my podcast, when I get to it regularly now, I always do the League of Extraordinary Podcasters. And I mention these guys. Why? You know, and I have like another perfect example here. Even though his book is like the second best book out there behind my book, The Book of Numbers. Well, I have no problem plugging Rich Cooper, The Unplugged Alpha. It's a good book. Now, is Rich paying? No. But I know if I plug him and it's a good book, I won't plug shit unless I'm paid. Then I'll plug whatever you want. But I did a book review on it. It only helps me to plug Richard because Richard's going to plug me. And it's going to benefit both our audiences. And so it wasn't like schemed or designed that way. It's just like one of the rare times a group of people, community of guys can help each other out and doesn't cost us anything. And so it's, that's why there's the Rule Zero show. We all plug our stuff. Fred Freeman, solid $2. I'm going to visit the Caucasus region this fall. Good. Send a report back. Atham, I'm drunk, but here you go. Everyone's like, it's only 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, but Atham probably was up 12 hours before. Fred, what is Better Bachelor's bio? I like his videos. Well, if you like his videos, you should know his bio. He was in the Air Force, software or network engineer. Great shape, hiked around the world, was married once, dated girls, and I think the last girlfriend he had found out she was cheating on him. And by that time, he didn't care. So it's like, oh, okay. They just threw in the towel. Very interesting background. I think he was out of the military, and he ended up inevitably working security, like bouncing at a strip club, and ended up managing the strip club. That's one of his more interesting, bio background. And then, yeah, he's just like, I'm look, 47, 48, whatever he is. And he's like, I'm done. He's legitimately going to go his own way. And he is. He's putting together his bus, and he goes and he does his thing and his stuff. But, motorcycle rider. And I'm just like, oh, dude, this is like my older, better brother than me. I'm like, holy cow, he's done all these other things that I haven't. But yeah, he's 100% legit, 100% sincere. And if you want to if you have something that is sellable to men, I would strongly recommend you go advertise on Better Bachelor. Joker is his name, but the website's Better Bachelor. Competent Man, $5. You know, the group you make the rounds with is one of the few groups of men that even try to help each other. Most other places, everyone's taking advantage. Yeah, it's sad, but and I've thought about the economic causes of this. And because it's very rare in history where this many guys or people in general or countries or fiefdoms get together like, hey, it's in our communal best interest to do this. And it doesn't cost us anything. I'm very happy to be part of it. Very happy. But generally speaking, yes, because of the nature of economics and human nature, usually you're trying to take advantage of one another. The best thing you can do, though, is smack talk Rolla. That's the best thing. You know, that old timer. What time is it? How do I use this internet map thingy? Oh, he was a block away. I said, meet me at the cigar lounge. And then like 3 hours later, after I've long spoke, well, where are you at the cigar? I'm like, yeah, well, it's all the way over on the islands. I'm like, no, it's not. Look it up on the internet. Oh, I didn't see the map. I'm like, oh, God, man. Wow. $5 as a former banker. You've seen the millennial bankers quitting because they say the work is too hard. P.S. bought all your books this month. Great stuff. I could well, send me a link, Anon, but I would fully back the millennials bankers quitting. It's not. I wonder if the work is too hard or if it's too impossible. What I mean by that is, when I was a banker or an analyst, I'd say we're not going to do this loan. This loan sucks. I don't know if you knew this. We're in a slight economic recession. And then your managerial bosses, in this case, probably Gen X bosses, like they make money off of sales and volume. Like, no, we got to push it through. I don't know. I could see working in banking where younger people like, fuck you guys. Oh, we need another bailout? What? Go fuck off. So I could see that. Channel New Zealand, $5. Cappy, in all these many years, have you ever seen the Crimson thing grow as fast as this? I mean, the red pill. No, I don't. Well, yeah, when Roosh and everyone came to the forefront, and you know, I was there when it was the blogging times. Yeah, it was growing very fast. Now with bandwidth, the medium is across all three platforms: written, audio, and video. And I know a lot of people are more pessimistic and negative about it than I am. But one of the rare things I'm optimistic about is that the red pill is going to go mainstream. It is going to be known by everyone. And the reason why is because it's the male sex drive that drives it. Men want the girls. Well, why do you keep talking about girls? Well, because there's new boys hitting puberty every day without dads around and single moms who don't raise them for shit. It's this fuel of the sun. It's this inexhaustible supply of future clients and future lost children that are coming in. It's like, okay, like there ain't no lack of raw material coming into the factory that we got to process and forge into real men. And until we decide to bring back nuclear families and women decide they're going to raise their children and that a career in commuting and paying taxes is not fun or the end all be all or point and purpose line. Until we start getting to loving one another, don't worry. There's a limitless supply of lost boys because so it's going to keep going. And those boys are going to want to have sex with women because that's what they've been programmed to do for 2 million years. Several billion, if you just include all organisms, want to procreate. And they will always ask, how do I get the girls? And that will drive it and it's becoming so, you can't hide it anymore. You can't. You got the internet now, and guys are bold enough to speak the truth, and a lot of guys have nothing left to lose. Look at Terrence Pop. After going through living hell, seen plenty of family and friends get divorced. Like, whoa, guys. Hey, have you ever thought about doing a cost-benefit analysis on the pursuit of women? Have you ever thought about that? I wrote that book. And it's getting out there. Yeah, so it's growing faster. I think because of the media. But in 10, 12, 15 years from now, every young man is going to be like, whoa. And then there's like a generation we've raised now or deprogrammed or de-brainwashed. And they're going to tell their younger brother, like, whoa, I know Cappy's 55 years old and yells at clouds because he's an old fart and he picks his navel, but he has some important things to say. Just picturing me at the nursing home picking my navel. I told debt to GDP. Oh, he was an economist and pinching the nurse's ass. I'll fake being like senile, pinching women's asses, and then I'll go, oh, he's just senile. Be the dirty old man. Actually, I probably wouldn't be. think I'd just get drunk every day. I think I'd be like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm getting drunk every day. No, I won't do that. What I'll do is I'll go be hiking and riding motorcycles every day. All right. We got that. We got that. Rahul. Whoa. 2,000 rupees. What is that, Rahul? Our East Indian agent in the field. Indian rupees to US dollar. 1.4 cents. Okay. Well, wait. 1.4 cents times 2,000. It's still a good donation. $28. Thank you, Rahul. That's more than Pokeball right there. Here's some worthless currency for Cappy's house. Thank you, Rahul. We'll buy a lot of old used rocky chairs at Goodwill, so when the guys come visit me, we could smoke cigars. All right, I think that's it. I think we got all that. Juan, the Aztec patriarch, in the house. Yeah, I thought, $2,000. Holy cow. That'd be Cappy would just pay down even more mortgage. That's all it is. All right. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. See you guys later. Toodles.